Okay, so you've chosen your house. Remember, you'll need to get all the pictures that are available. You want to get the sales pitch, as much information as you can. Land size is important, and the floor plan is probably the most important part. So grab a copy of all of these images. Just right-click and either copy and paste it into your portfolio or save the images. It's worthwhile saving them, the floor plan, because you'll need to import that into your Revit file. So I'm just going to save this as FP1 on my desktop. Yeah, save it wherever you need to. Now, usually it won't have the land on it, or it might be in a separate document or separate picture. You might have to go to Google Maps or Google Earth or whatever and get a screenshot of this, so we can, once we've built the house, then we can draw the land in afterwards. So you might get a screenshot of that if that doesn't have land dimensions. So I've saved my floor plan, get into Revit, starting up a new document. Remember, you want to do an architectural template. Okay. Now, you also want to start on the lowest level. They keep changing it. Sometimes it's level 1, sometimes it's level 0, sometimes it's ground floor. So you want to start on this one here. And you just want to go across to Insert and Import Image. And I'm going to scoot down to my desktop, that's where I saved mine, and bring that in. Picture's coming in huge. So from here, what you want to do is pick just a room, and we'll draw a floor in it at that size. Or you can draw some walls in, doesn't really matter. So let's say some walls. So my walls are going to go from level 1. I'm just going to change that up to level 0 up to level 1 and apply. And I'm just going to draw these walls in, and I'm going to use bedroom 3 as my room. So I'm going to draw a room which is 3.8 by 3.7. It looks like it's 3.8, so that would be the length of the room. It's slightly longer than it is wider. So yeah. Choose a slightly thinner wall. Alright. Then I can sort of drag this picture over. Now the picture obviously won't be to scale, so you're going to have to resize the picture until it's the same size as the room. Keep making it smaller. So we're starting to get there. Now, some floor plans are horrendously badly proportioned. So in this case, it's not drawn up very well if the room is actually 3.8 by 3.7. So usually it's the dimensions of the interior of the space, so you shouldn't have to account for wall thickness. Use your arrow keys to bump it around. I think we're about there on this one. Make it a touch bigger. Yeah. And then from there, we can sort of trace the rest of the house. So we can put in the rest of our walls. We can trace these existing ones. And you can see here there's dimensions for each of the spaces. So if it doesn't quite work out, you can always fudge it a little bit. But yeah, we can start tracing around the building. And keep reverting back to that wall type. start tracing around your building, adding all your walls in. If you've got a 2-story thing, I'll give you a hand with drawing the second floor a bit later. Just concentrate on the lower level to start with. Next week, I'll give you a hand drawing in the block of land. So if you've got, obviously you have a block of land, so make sure you got that Google Maps picture or picture from the sales pitch, but we'll get that in place next week.